So just came out to have my coffee outside, right? Like half an hour ago. Andre over there, the Polak, the neighbor, right? He didn't even look at me. I started like using his voice about yelling at his dog. He has a dog. Her name is Pusha. Cute little dog. It's you can tell, not it's expensive, but it's a poodle, right? And she's adorable. She's sweet. She just wants to run in the yard. She doesn't bark. And he starts yelling at her, "Come here, where are you?" Like a freaking maniac, you know? Yeah, you see that last video? He's not like that. It was so fake. Sure, I was gonna actually look for like Polish actors doing something like that, like just pretentious, you know? Yeah, it was so fake and phony, you know? But anyway, I come outside and I say, "Oh, I'm gonna yell at a fucking dog because it ain't a good day." In Polish, but not too angrily, you know? They even look at me and shit, yeah. Two houses down, you know, they love to play their music really loud sometimes. You know, I don't care about that. Except I remember years ago, there's a kid, I call him a kid, on the driveway. He just to peel out in his car in the driveway, like he box his car up, you know? He rev his car up, you know, too loud, you know? That was in the daytime, but what is that? You doing that on the driveway? You crazy? You know, in 2021, last summer, you know, I was saying they were playing dominoes. I could tell they're playing dominoes. And just started like arguing with each other. And one of them just yelled out something like towards me over here. They were angry at me or something, you know. I felt bad, like they instigate that in some way. I felt creeped out. But then I heard stories, you know, people play dominoes. A lot of times they get in a confrontation, you know. Except when I was in Brooklyn one time, it was at daytime, and it was a man and a woman. Those three of them, they were playing dominoes. They were just having fun, you know. But who knows what that game could have taken if they got angry at each other. Point is, like, they make a lot of freaking noise over there. Just a lot of angry nonsense going around, you know? And I thought to myself, why should I get aggravated and call them freaking names when they call me a faggot, a pato, right? Why should I do that? I'm just gonna call the cops. I'm gonna record it if they come. Noise complaint, you know? I mean, you know, I yell, I rage, and, you know, I don't want to be like that, you know? Because I got called a faggot a couple times by these fucking losers. You know, what is that shit? You know? So, I'm just making this video. I'm going to do the right thing. Because the cop told me before he took me to the psych ward. They didn't actually put me in the psych ward. I lay there quietly for 2 days in preliminary stages. And they put me to another place. And I answered questions. They let me go. But he said about this neighbor's dog. The, you know, I call it Consuela. Yeah, that's fucked up. She works for, like, what? DoorDash, and she complains, you know, how there's no money. She works for DoorDash. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if the dog was dehydrated. The dog howls and all that stuff. So, you know, if I see something wrong, if I see the dog is hurt, I'm just gonna call the cops. There, I'm gonna do what a citizen should do, right? Instead of getting involved, I'm just gonna start calling the cops. Yeah, I'm just gonna record it, put on YouTube, then I'm gonna call the cops. Yeah, because when I uploaded a video was a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I uploaded, but I recorded it. I was talking about the dog, and the dog was just running around in the street, you know, for like a couple hours. Because they put some gate in there, he got out, you know, and it was just like, it was crazy. Like, I don't think he would attack anybody, you know, because I know Apollo is not. I mean, but who knows? Who knows if he would have ran away? You know, you got a random dog running around the street. You know, I guess I should have called the cops. I'm gonna call the cops on everybody, right? I'm just gonna call the cops on each other, right? Yeah. Including those Don Quixote people over there, you know? Yeah, because they get rowdy and stuff. And there's some animosity and stuff. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna play your animosity game. I didn't do anything to you people. I stood up for myself, you know? And yeah, they were making a lot of noise, but, you know, I was going through something and it was just loud in the day. And I was like, I was just shocked from stuff. I didn't need their freaking nonsense. And it's not about a lawnmower going off. Like, people need to cut their lawns, you know? They're like inconceivably degenerate, some of them. You know? I remember these neighbors, well, before they lived here, right, at 1782 Lawrence, there was this old couple, and they said, you know, like, they were like in their 80s and 90s, they like to take naps in the daytime. And, you know, like, the other ones, in the orange house, they just play their music really loud all day, you know? Even my parents could hear it, you know. They were annoyed, but they're older. I didn't because I didn't attic. And maybe it came outside, just didn't bother me. I played my music, you know. Andre over here, you know. I mean, there's just this whole neighborhood drama stuff. People, you know, people argue with each other. I don't care. I never call the cops. I'm not going to call the cops, but maybe I will next time, you know. Maybe I will. I'm tired of this crap. Let's see if they come. Let's see if they come, you know. Because I'm tired of their fucking aggravating shit. And their loud music and all their bullshit. It was like 1, 2 o'clock, or 12 o'clock in the morning. They were loud as hell playing dominoes, yelling at each other. What is that crap? I'm not going to put up with that shit. And I'm the faggot, right? I'm the faggot. Why? Because I didn't call the cops on you? Because I didn't go over there and yell at you and shit to keep your mouth shut? That's what a real man should do? You think I want this aggression? Yeah? Yeah? And then what? You're going to call the cops on me? I'm going to go to a psych ward? Because I got angry? Because I'm psychotic, right? Just one of those videos, you know, I didn't make a concise video about, you know, what I really wanted to do, because what's the point? What's the point? There's people that understand a lot of stuff. You know, I think I was talking about, I'm gonna watch like the Young Turks videos, Bill Maher, maybe some conservatives make videos about that. You know, just point out the hypocrisy and their the holes in their arguments and the ridiculousness of it all. I didn't read the article, but I was scrolling through my news feed, and it said, yeah, gun owners are typically, statistically, more in danger, put in more danger people and get shot or something. So let's say someone owns a gun in their house. If there is an argument or any something negative, yeah, is more likely someone will get shot. Well, I mean, yeah, because the person has a gun. You know, there's a dispute, and let's say that person has a gun, or somebody else knows has a gun, it gets really, you know, aggravated. Well, you know, someone might take their gun and just hold it for defense, because you don't know if that guy's gonna pull out their gun, right? But, you know, it's like, I mean, it's just simple logic. It's simple logic, you know. And people have guns for defense. At least that's what you know, gun owners typically say, and it's true, you know. And I would love to have a gun and go to a shooting range, you know. But like, if I get aggravated, and I know I'm not that crazy, but let's say I have a gun and it gets like a fist fight or something, or if someone comes on my property, wouldn't you think I want to get a gun to defend myself? You know, because a lot of people on iVlog telling me that I'm gonna die. People told me my mom's a dead whore. There was a guy fucking telling me he's gonna find me and he's gonna fuck me in the ass and then eventually be consensual. Well, why don't I just have a gun on the street and defend myself? You know? And then somebody shows up and he acts suspicious. What am I supposed to do? You know? What, am I call Roy Police Department, telling me someone threatened me on an iVlog? Are they gonna be really good about it? Are they gonna tell me they don't have a face ID and his name and we can't do anything about it? What if I get a gun and shoot somebody that comes on my property that maybe want to sexually assault me or hurt me or my mother? What am I supposed to do, you faggot? Huh? Put that in your fucking statistic book that somebody shot somebody because he was being threatened. His girlfriend was threatened for years, you cockroaches. Now all of a sudden you get it. And it's not just about defending yourself. Yeah, if I want to own the gun and there's instances that someone will get my property and do some shit, I'll probably shoot him in the foot. I'll gun clap. I'll hit him with my fucking gun. I don't play with that fucking shit. Who the fuck you people think you are? You know? Like, what is that shit? Bunch of clown faggots. That's what these people are. You don't say that to a grown man. And I saw those kids. They're just like minuscule. I wouldn't even use a gun. And I think that one guy, Gravity Boys, for some reason, he just made me feel like he was fat. Even if he wasn't. Like, I'll run you, homie. I'll run around the car, get you tired. You have an asthma attack, I'll kick you in your fucking stomach. Make you hyperventilate. I'll choke you out. I'll throw an elbow in your fucking nose, you cunt. I don't need a gun. I can defend myself. Alright, everyone's fucking tough with words. Yeah, really fucking tough. When you see them in public, they're not so fucking tough. So we need a gun. Yeah, and it just ends that article. Like, really, statistically, someone that has a gun might use it. I mean, like, do you have to fucking like study that shit? And even if you have the percentage, yeah, all right, it's cool, you have that, but where is your brain power? Because I remember my cousin Adam said, he respects a cop because he has a gun. We had a conversation about that years ago. This woman Lucy was there and stuff, and she's like she had the liberal stance, and we were talking about race relations and all that. But I asked Adam, Adam was like, well, I get pulled over, and I'm like, officer, my hand's on the 2 and the 10. It's a clock thing, meaning the steering wheel. Some people don't get it. And it's like, registration, insurance is the glove compartment. And I was like, wow, that's like, if I was a cop, I'd be kind of like, all right, you need to step out. That's pretty disturbing. Why are you like so nervous? Why are you scared? And then he said, well, of course I respect a police officer. He said, they have a gun. And I was trying to say, what if they didn't have a gun? You wouldn't respect them anymore? Honestly, yeah, if security guard walks over to me and asks something, he's doing his job. He's securing the premises. So, I'll answer his question. He's acting foul. I act foul to him, But I don't respect the guy because he has a gun or doesn't have a gun, It's what you're supposed to do, to have a society run in order. Right. And in some places, the cops don't even have guns. Or maybe they do, but it's like hidden in the car, I would say, for emergencies. Or even not that, It's a clear logic. It's clear logic. And you're going to respect somebody who has a gun. So let's say if I have a gun, and Adam over there came over my house years ago and called me a faggot indirectly. So if I had a gun, he wouldn't call me a faggot. He'd be scared. He would respect me, right? See, there's a thin line between respect and fear. Let's say someone has a gun. He doesn't like me. I don't like him. Like that fucking pig right there could have a gun, and that fucking bitch could have a gun. I don't give a fuck. Not that I want to get shot. I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I yelled at you. I kind of, I'm kind of psychotic. Yeah. No, fuck you. I don't like you. I'm not gonna respect you. That's not how respect works. And yeah, everyone deserves respect, but people violate that, and they will never have respect unless they apologize or something like that. But there's a lot of people that just won't get my fucking respect, including Adam Nimick over there. He never will. He never gave it to me. A lot of times he didn't. And it's like, what? He has a gun, I'm going to respect him. Or if I have a gun, he will respect me. You see how that is? Yeah, and I was nervous when I get pulled over even for a speeding ticket, because I don't want to get speeded. I'm not going to get arrested. I'm not going to get hurt. But, it's a negative situation, And I get nervous too. But, I don't like cops when they have their guns and they have it right here. I don't like looking at it. But it's like, I'm not going to give you respect for that. I'm not going to do that. I give you respect if you give me respect. A lot of them fucking don't. They don't. Because they're not that they're morons. They just, they're high and mighty. They have their little plastic badge or whatever. They got from fucking Tyco toys and shit. They pass the police academy. They got the little uniform and Johnny Law over there, riding around with sirens on at 2-3 p.m. when an incident's a couple blocks away, and he could just easily get there without the sirens, right? If I'm gonna give you fucking respect, you have a fucking assault rifle in your glove compartment. I'm not gonna give you that respect, And yeah, if there are gun owners out there, great, have your guns. But I think you should know. I think you should also know how to use them properly, and there should be a very definite, thorough course on that. Taking care of it, and it should be locked up in a safe compartment. I mean, that's the country we're living in, where gun ownership is the norm. And I don't really care about that. I don't even want to own a gun, but the fact that people just don't understand the simple concept is troubling in itself. It's not so much the gun owner or gun laws, but maybe the gun owner and the people that just don't understand common sense or physical language, They don't understand that, because people get aggravated over stupid things, They don't even know that their dog might need water, or maybe he needs to go for a walk and run around, They don't understand that. They don't understand that their kid maybe shouldn't be eating stuff off the floor, because it might get disease or germs and bacteria, right? So what, if I had a gun, you would respect me for telling your kid to stop doing that? Yeah? I think I'm mad at you. Obraziłem się. I mean, people are mentally retarded. What are you going to do with retards? And for anybody that doesn't know, watch the movie Idiocracy. Yeah, watch it. It's real. It's real.